here at tmbnotes. Just a quick one today. As you can probably see from the title, we are going to be doing this, showing you how to clean these beastly, horrible looking coils. Now most people may think that this will be the case of just take them out and get rid of them, and we're just here to show you today that you don't need to do that. These have been in for the past few months, so what we're going to do is run through the process of taking out the cotton, cleaning the coils back in, making them look pretty damn new so you can carry on vaping away. We'll give it a re-wick and add some juice to it, and we'll go from there. So obviously the first thing you need to do is not drop anything on the floor. You're going to need a pair of tweezers, a little beaker of water. It doesn't need to be clear, but it's just so I can show you what's going on. You're obviously going to need your tools to access your RDA, and you're going to need a pair of scissors and some cotton. I'm being lazy today. I'm using Firebolt cotton laces. Other cotton is obviously available, but that's all I'm going to need to do. So simple first task is taking out your excess old cotton. Obviously you can see that's been well used and well worn in. So take this out, give it a little snip. I think everybody knows how to take cotton out of their RDA. If you don't, why are you using one? So now we're up to this sort of stage where we've just got dirty coils, if you can see that. So what we're now going to do is pop in a battery, and then what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to gently heat your coils up. So you don't want to overdo this the first time, so give them a fire just by pulsing. If you're using a regulated device, obviously you're not going to have to pulse. You want to get them to just where they're glowing, and then what you want to do is just dip your coils just into the water ever so slightly, shake off the excess. There's no need for scraping or anything at this particular moment in time. Scraping your coils can actually have an effect on them, which will actually break your coils down or even make your coils more separated, and that's something that you may or you may not want, but on this occasion I do not want. So as you can see, even after the first little dip of your coils, it's absolutely fine. Please make sure that you use warm water as well. Cold water can actually harden, toughen and make your coils go brittle, which you won't get the longevity out of. Now what we're going to do is we're going to repeat that process again. So we'll burn off the excess till they're glowing nice and even, and then we are going to dip them again. So shake off the excess, absolutely fine. As you can see, looking 50 million times better already. So now what we're going to do is we're going to repeat that process probably one more time, because these are looking back to how they should be. What you want them to try and do is go back to some sort of original colour from when they're there. So dip them one more time into there to cool them down, and that's it. There is no need to scrape, there is no need to fiddle around with it, there's nothing else. All of the excess gubbins is in the bottom of your beaker where it's all come off. The coils are nice and clean. Now what we can do is we can just give it a check to see if there's any hot spots in your coils. By hot spots it just means overly glowing sections in your coil, which you obviously want to eradicate because it's heating up far too quickly than the other bit, which can burn your cotton. So we'll check this for hot spots, and if there is, that's when you can pulse, give it a little scrape across the top, get your coil, strum in your coil. It's just that simple, and then you should have perfectly glowing coils again. I'm just going to dip that one more time just to cool it down. Now what we're going to do, you see that? Coils are looking 500 million times better. Lovely jubbly, just what we want. So cotton lace, being lazy, you can use other brands of cotton, but this is the one that I'm using at a particular moment in time. Feed it through, and obviously you do not want this too tight on the inside, but you want just enough tension so it's gripping on the inside. Now with this cotton lace, I don't like to waste anything, hence why I always use one. I will then double back and go round the opposite side. I know some people use this technique, so that you've got it nice and even, just like so. Nice little bunny ears. Then what you can do is just snip down the central part, which I'm going to do now. So we're not wasting absolutely anything. Ta-da, just like so. So now what you want to do is you want to just trim off your edges, and obviously trim off the plastic part as such. So you now have your big fluffy bunny ears, which is just overhanging the outside of your deck. You want to keep it slightly over, because what you're going to do now is you're going to brush off the excess and just thin out your cotton a little bit, because these cotton laces are a little bit compact. Once these are all nicely thinned out, which you don't need to do that much, just pull off that excess as such. Just a messy job, and then you tuck her in. Tuck her into your juice wells, tuck her into your juice wells. Tuck her in. And bingo, we are ready to rock and roll and go again. So, simple as that. Don't ever think that you should be getting rid of your coils because they're dirty or manky or whatever you want to call it. Just give them a little bit of a clean. You'll probably find you'll get better longevity out of them. The flavour will still be there, and you'll know when it's the right time to get rid of them. But for now, I'm going to slosh it on with a bit of tmbnotes green slush. Happy vaping, people. Peace out.